Hello lads and lasses, and welcome to the Lad Lab, where today we'll learn what this is. So yes, hello. Now if you couldn't tell, that was fire. Fire is great. It has revolutionised the human race's way of living. It gave us everything from light and heat at night to the ability to cook food, making it easier to eat, even scared of predators such as big cats and wolves. Later, fire went on to be used for melting metals, creating steam power, and even more recently, to generate electricity. Now, fire on a chemical level is relatively simple. For example, imagine a campfire. When you burn wood, you're heating it to its ignition point. For wood, it's around about 150 degrees Celsius. Once it reaches this ignition point, it decomposes into two things: CH2O, which is the gas the O2 in the air will react with to create a whole bunch of other gases, such as water, carbon monoxide, etc., as well as exothermic heat, which will combust anything else with the same ignition point, and C50H10O, also known as charcoal. This process is basically the same for anything else you want to burn. All you need is your fuel, an oxidizing agent, usually the O2 in the air, and enough heat to get the fuel to its ignition point, and hey presto, you have fire. Well, now that we know the chemistry, how about the colour of the flame? Well, this is more to do with the physics of it, so I'll try and explain it as simple as I can. Basically, when all the fuel is burning, such as a gas or candle fire, the atoms become excited with energy and release photons, also known as light, with a wavelength that appears blue to us. However, when you're not burning all the fuel, such as a wood fire, the blue light is overwhelmed by all the hot glowing smoke and ash that isn't hot enough to combust, but is hot enough to glow red hot. Depending on how hot something is, it'll glow with a different colour, from a dim red to a bright white. It's caused by a process known as blackbody radiation. Now, how about that upwards pointy shape? Why does it do that? Well, this is where gravity comes in. You see, flames are usually less dense than the air around them, so they are forced to push up into an area of less pressure, which is where the air is thinner. This is why, if you lit a fire in a spaceship, it would just form into a bubble, because there is nothing to tell it where to go. And that's it. That's how fire works. So if you've learned something today and you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, a comment about what video I should make next, and subscribe.